dudes, how's it going? Hopefully having a wicked time out there. That clip that you just saw was obviously the amazing Sharay Reed, and it was actually from the lesson that you are about to watch. Now most of you will know or have seen Sharay play before. Even if you might not know it's Sharay Reed, you've probably seen him play in this clip. No, insane, right? Or you'll have seen him play in this clip. Dudes, just to interrupt this broadcast, I'm actually editing the video that you're watching right now. When's the first time you watched those videos from Sharay Reed? For me, like looking at the dates, like that second one you just watched was 11 years ago it was published on YouTube. It just shows how long these videos have been around for. I think for me, I first checked Sharay out about 8 years ago, but what about you guys? Anyway, let us know in the comments. Back to the broadcast. Let's do this. Patti LaBelle, Kirk Franklin, Yolanda Adams, R. Kelly, CeCe Winans, Boyz II Men, Ramsey Lewis, Aretha Franklin, Shaka Khan, blah blah blah, on and on. It's like crazy. Sharay's played with so many amazing artists. We thought it'd be wicked as an example to show you guys how a world-class sideman, a world-class session player, and what happens when you put a piece of music in front of him for the first time and then get him to play it for the first time. No reruns. He's reading the notation, but he's also interpreting the notation as well. So he's not playing all of the notes, he's playing some of the notes and then putting some of his own flavour in there as well. Now in the comments, if you enjoyed this video as well, make sure that you let me know which other session giants you want to see on this channel. Let me know in the comments. It'd be amazing for me to get them on board for you. And yeah, so jump in, let me know who you want. Now without further ado, here is the one and only, the mind-blowing Sharay Reed. Looking at this piece of music now, Sharay, like what are the first things that you're looking out for? And just to let everybody know, like we didn't send this to Sharay yesterday. This is like truly like just, we've thrown it in front of him. What are you looking for?
I guess first thing I'm looking for is the key, just kind of seeing like, just a regular like tempo, key, time signature. And then I'm looking to see if there's like, any type of repetition. And then if there is, then, it makes it easier for me because then I see that whole, like I see the first 4 bars, that's like, it's repetition. So I don't have to think about that. I don't have to think about the next 4 bars. So then I really start, seeing what else is happening. So I see the bridge or whatever the change is, and just kind of look at the chords, just see, if
I was going to say, when you're looking at it, are you looking at the chord structure along the top of the actual measures, or are you actually looking at the notes as well?
Well, no, I looked at the notes up top, so I kind of got a feel for what the song is. It's like a 12/8, thing. And so now I'm just looking at colors, like, okay, I got the feel, so if I'm going to start doing stuff, like I'm looking at the chords to see, okay, what am I going to do it over, making sure I'm not playing, major over minor, those types of things. Yeah. And then, just looking for repeats and stuff. Like normally if I were doing this chart or reading this, I would just do like a quick circle over the repeat section so I make sure I don't miss them.
Got you.
Right here.
Yeah.
And then if there's any like DS or anything like that, I'll circle those, but it doesn't seem like there is. Like
landmark things that
exactly.
if you miss it,
exactly.
the train might come off the tracks.
Right,
kind
exactly.
Of thing. Yeah. So, and in terms of like when you're looking, like in your mind, are you thinking, oh, I could use that type of scale on this section of the piece or anything like that when you're looking at it? Or is that more intuitive as you're going along?
Yeah, well, I think it's a little bit of both. Like I know that for the first part, like the first set of everything before it repeats, I'm just trying to play the song. Like I don't want to, because I want to establish it first. Yeah. I don't want to start thinking about doing anything too much. If we were doing like a session, And then, once I see that everything has kind of had its, introduced itself, now I'll start to think about, okay, what can I play over this? Or how would I move going from this to this?
From one chord to the next.
Right.
Yeah.
Like this, like there's a chord, it goes from, where was it? Okay, it's like A7 sus4 to the F sharp minor 7 to the F major, or the F triad.
Yeah.
So going from the F sharp minor 7, I would be thinking about just how I'm going to get, when I'm going to start melding into F major.
Moving down that semitone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So things like that.
And what about like a sus chord like that? Like what would you do on something like that?
Well, when I see a sus chord, I automatically start thinking, like if I see an A sus, I start thinking G over A. That's what I think.
Yeah.
And so then I'll do like whatever I'm playing over G, not really over A. So it'll be, and then I'll throw that D in there. It's kind of confusing though, because it's A7 sus 4, which is kind of, you got that 3 and that 4 rubbing. So
yeah.
So it might
semitone clash. Yeah.
So what I would do on that is I wouldn't play. I would just stay on the A and just kind of fifth it, just so I can hear.
So you can look at and just see what's going on.
What the chord is, right?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't like commit to that one yet. So like just see, because it could be a typo, or I just want to, or it could just be like what the chord is. But I'd wait on that one.
Yeah. So. Should we give it a bash?
Yeah. Let's give it a run.
Guys, how's it going? So I'm actually just still editing this and I'm just finishing off this video. I'm recording the end of this video here. I'm recording it now. That's weird, right? If you're an Academy member over at scottsbaselessons.com, we're actually going to upload the full thing. Like, this is like an hour-long episode that we're going to be uploading into the membership in the next few weeks, so keep a lookout for that. And if you haven't checked out scottsbaselessons.com, obviously go check that out as well. You can grab a 14-day free trial and take the entire thing for a test drive. It is essentially the ultimate online bass school that gives you the ability to study with the best bass players in the world from the comfort of your own home and interact with those guys in real time for less than like a cup of coffee a week or something like that. Ridiculously cheap. Oh, and make sure you obviously subscribe to the channel as well. Subscribe to the channel. That means when I upload videos like this, you're going to get notified, and switch your notifications on as well. Now, obviously, take it easy. As always, I'll see you in the shed.